Good morning! Welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Global Marketing Director Rochelle Angel Cayabyab, your Certified Practical Accountant. So, ano yung topic natin for today? So, kung bago ka dito sa ating channel, kindly like, share, and subscribe. So, it's been a while that I run a video here in my YouTube channel. So, I'm so excited to share to you ano ba yung mga important attitude na dapat meron ng isang tao, especially when he or she is pursuing her dreams. Kasi sa buhay, kapag you just don't dream enough, hindi mo matututunan yung mga character na dapat meron ka so that mas madali mong ma-achieve yung mga pangarap mo. So, as a phlegmatic by personality, so kung hindi mo pa alam yung 4 types of personality, so comment ka dyan sa comment section, and next video natin, yan naman ang ating itatopic. So, as a flag, dati ang attitude ko is ayoko ng mga confrontation, ayoko ng mga arguments. So, I just go with the flow. Akala ko noon, it is an advantage on my part kasi wala akong kasamaan ng loob. But, I realized later, during my entrepreneurial career, hindi din pala siya nakakatulong na oo ka lang ng oo kahit ayaw mo, 'di ba? So, which leads me to my topic, which is one character very important so that you will succeed in life is being flexible. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng flexibility? Kasi maraming tao yung akala nila pag flexible ka, yung nakikisama ka lang palagi kung ano yung mga bagay sa paligid mo kahit hindi mo naman talaga gusto. Okay? So, when you are in pursuit of your business, flexibility is just simply you try to adjust and you do not react. Maybe sa una hindi mo siya gusto, pero dahil nga ayaw mo na mag-react agad because kino-contemplate mo pa ano yung mga effect ng mga bagay na pinag-uusapan, hindi naman ibig sabihin na di ka nagre-react is agree ka kaagad, 'di ba? So, the meaning of flexibility is a personality trait that describes the extent to which a person can cope up with changes in circumstances and think about problems and tasks in. So, when you say flexibility, you try to comprehend things around you. Hindi ka abrupt na nagre-react sa mga bagay because anything, issue, or concern na nasa paligid mo, may pros and cons yan. So, hindi mo kailangan mag-react every time out of your emotion. So, very important yung flexible ka. Sabi nga, merong ang kasabihan sa military, no, na obey first before you complain, diba? So, when I was starting in my business, marami akong hindi naiintindihan, actually. Pero dahil sabi ko, bago ako sa business na to, I just try to follow my mentor. Ayoko makipag-argue, makipagtalo kasi this is a new field for me. So, kahit naman sa office, kung working ka, importante din yung adaptable ka or flexible ka. Kasi yung boss mo, ina-observe din yung attitude mo, di ba? So, bakit importante yung flexibility? Because it is the key to flowing through any obstacles. Pag grabe ka kasi mag-resist, lalong hindi mo malulusutan yung mga challenges mo sa buhay. The key to navigating early stage growth is compromising and utilizing the resources you have available and staying committed to the vision, even if everything around you isn't aligning perfectly. Wala naman kasing perfect agad, okay? So, when I started the business, ang una-una ko talagang hindi maintindihan noon, 'di ba? Bakit kailangan laging excited? Samantalang sa audit where I work, hindi naman kailangan ng excitement, ng energy. But in business and in success, kailangan pala lagi kang excited. So, I committed to the vision. Kahit hindi ko masyado naiintindihan, I tried my best to adapt. Okay? Ano pa? Ano pa yung na-visualize mo sa sarili mo? So, one thing for sure, you want success, 'di ba? So, kahit may mga bagay na uncomfortable ka, basta nakikita mong ginagawa ng isang successful people, you have to be flexible to adapt. Minsan yung mga bagay na yan, hindi mo na yan kailangan marinig directly from your mentor. You just have to be observant, 'di ba? So, for example, ng flexibility is from this keypad phone, di ba? Early 2000, lahat tayo naka-keypad. So, kung hindi ka nag-adjust to a touchscreen camera phone, by this time, hirap ka din. Kasi lahat ng tao ngayon is to uh, social media, picture taking, taking videos. So, yung pagkakaroon ng touchscreen ngayon na cellphone with high resolution ng camera, ano na siya, yun na yung ngayong hinahanap ng mga tao. Yun na yung kailangan natin sa business natin, sa social media accounts natin. So, you should learn the basic. Ano pa, if you are into business, kung hindi ka pa nakakapag-hybrid setup, ano yung hybrid? You can conduct your business both on online and face-to-face. You will be losing a lot of money. Kasi nowadays, kahit sa ayaw mo, people are now into their social media. So, your flexibility to adapt in this kind of setup, by this time, kailangan naka-adjust ka na. Kasi 2024 na, di ba? So, noon, ng pandemic, purely online tayo. Now, nung mag-open ng 2022, ano na ngayon? Hybrid na. Okay. So, that's one best example wherein you can transition your business from face-to-face to online. And kailangan mabilis ka talaga dyan mag-adapt. So, what are the habits of highly flexible, successful people? They seek comfort in what is. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Instead of holding on how they wish things were, they embrace how things are by appreciating those things that are going right in their lives. So, gustuhin man natin sabihin na kasi nung unang panahon, ito yung naging effective sa atin, but times have changed. Kailangan ngayon, nag-a-adapt tayo. Especially, social media is very much in demand. Somehow, kahit hindi mo expertise, yung pag-video, pag-picture, and uploading in your social media accounts, it's a must nowadays, especially if you have a business. And second, highly successful people are adaptable. So, they adapt quickly in new situation. Hindi ka stereotype na nakabox lang talaga. And then, they tend to prepare at all times. Sabi nga, you can change the plan but never change the goal. Laging may plan A, B, and C. Hanggang Z, diba? Hanggat gusto mo at gusto mo yung vision mo, iisip ka talaga ng paraan, diba? So, thinking out of the box is necessary so that you can achieve your dreams. Number 3, you should be in control. So, kapag meron kang bagay na hindi naiintindihan at first, successful people tend to pause. So, hindi ka agad nagre-react, hindi ka kaagad nagre-resist, because you understand that there are many solutions in any given situation. And they take the time to gather information before choosing their best option. Kasi pag reactive ka kaagad, hindi mo pa nabibigyan ng time pag-isipan yung pros and cons ng mga bagay. You know, during pandemic, when we started doing this online structure, nung una, grabe din yung adjustment namin to study the Zoom, the FB Live, but eventually, natuto din kami. Kasi nga, we are open to adopt in the new platform. And they don't get defensive. Okay? So, bago ka mag-react, bago ka mag-resist, pakinggan mo muna at aralin yung mga bagay. Because pag proactive ka, okay, you don't tend to be a negative person. Mas nagiging helpful yun sa team mo. Mas nagiging helpful yun sa business mo because you can collaborate as a team. Pero kung ikaw yung tipo ng leader na gusto mo lang talaga yung your way, hindi ka talaga makaka-come up with a team who contributes, diba? They understand that receiving honest and candid criticism and acting positively toward it can only make them better. So, be open to feedback. Kasi kung hindi ka mag-open sa feedback, there will not come a time na mag-improve ka as fast as you wanted to because yung mga tao, hindi ka naman sa'yo magsasabi. Kasi nga, nagagalit ka, di ba? So, number 5, they think on their feet. What do you mean by that? People aren't afraid to change their opinion as they take in new information. So, hindi ka ma-pride. Meaning, ito yung stand mo ngayon, tapos nakakuha ka ng mga information, you decided to change your stand. It's okay kasi kung alam mo naman na yun ang mas beneficial through this new information, hindi naman kawalan ng pride yun or kahihiyan. Nagiging flexible ka lang, but because of understanding the situation on a better light, nag-iiba din yung decision mo. Okay? So, they multitask with ease. Meaning, hindi ka, hindi ka uncomfortable if they are given tasks from time to time, but you are open to challenges, di ba? They can easily switch tasks and midstream and work on multiple projects at the same time. They have an innate ability to change their global way of thinking to a much more precise way of thinking when necessary. So, you have this, what you call, advanced thinking. Okay? So, hindi ka nakatingin lang sa ngayon, kung hindi tinitingnan mo yung magiging future. Kasi kung hindi ka ganon, nagkakaroon ng challenges along the way pag nandyan na yung situation. Kasi hindi mo siya na-forecast. So, it's better na open ka sa multitasking. For example, you're assigned to become a speaker, at the same time, you are assigned to organize the event. Hindi ka mareklamo na ako na nga yung speaker, ako pa yung mag-organize ng event. No, because one day, you can be the entire organizer and then you will just get speakers. Kung aaralin mo yon ng facing by facing lang, masyado kang conscious na, hindi ako pwede mag-organize ng event kasi ako na nga yung speaker. You can study it all at the same time. Okay? Yung excellence mo, yung skills mo, dahan-dahan yun nag-i-improve. Okay? By taking a lot of tasks, okay? Hindi man ma-perfect lahat ang bawat task, but gradually, you will learn from it along the way. Okay? So, number 7, they're creative. Flexible people are creative. They are innovators, diba? Hindi sila depende lang kung ano yung ibibigay ng mga tao or mga leaders nila. They tend to contribute. Hindi mo naman kailangan maging leader just to innovate or contribute. Kung may naiisip kang innovation, you can share it to your leaders. They view the world through an open and creative lens. They thrive on discovering more efficient ways to achieve, and they create new systems that are beneficial to everyone. Hindi ka hindi ka selfish. Na sarili mo lang ang inaayos mo o yung magiging okay lang sa'yo, but you try to share. When you say innovation, para talagang makita mo yung magiging result niyan, there should be a lot of people that will benefit from it. Kasi kung ikaw lang ang nakaka-adapt niyan, mas mahirap siya maging productive in the long run, 'di ba? And number 8, they have a high emotional intelligence. Ito yung pinaka-importante. Kakapatid siya ng hindi ka defensive, 'di ba? They are great empathizers and listeners, and they tend to be very perceptive in other feelings and what they are thinking. Kasi minsan, yung tao, may tendency tayo na mag-judge, mag-react, maging defensive, but flexible people use their mind before their emotion. So, they have high emotional intelligence. Kasi once na nakapag-react ka na, nakapagsalita ka na ng hindi maganda, mas mahirap na yun na nakasakit ka na ng iba, di ba? So, what else? Number 9, they trust themselves. So, when you are flexible, you also trust yourself that you can adapt. Okay? May inner voice ka dyan na nagsasabi sa'yo na kaya ko to, makukuha ko din to, makaka-adapt din ako, makakasabay din ako. Di ba? And they see the humor in life. Di sila masyado stiff. Okay? Minsan pamali-mali, minsan hindi naman talaga perfect, but they take it one at a time. Okay? Hindi sila yung nagre-react ng ano ba yan, nagkamali ako, ang hina-hina ako talaga. No. You should appreciate your little wins because day by day, pag ginagawa mo yung dapat mong gawin, ine-enjoy mo lang siya, one day makikita mo magaling ka na rin. Di ba? And pag flexible ka, they are well-liked. Siyempre, people will like you because you listen to their opinion. You are willing to help out. So, hindi ka judgmental. Kaya normally, pag ganun ang personality mo, people will like you. So, yan yung mga habits ng flexible person. Normally, akala ko noon, prior to doing my business, lahat na nangyayari sa paligid is, wala akong kinalaman. Di ba? Parang victim mentality ka. Okay, pag may nagalit sa'yo, defensive ako agad. Wala naman ako sinabing masama. Di ba? Ganon. But actually, life is 10% what happens to me and 90% is how I react to it. So, natuto na rin ako sa pagharap sa mga situation na if I think it's my fault, it's easy to say sorry. If I think hindi ko naman na kailangan mag-dwell on the negative thoughts, talagang nakaka-bounce back na ako agad. Kasi sa buhay natin, hindi natin maaalis yung mag-doubt, i-down yung sarili natin, and then pagdudahan yung kakayahan natin. But you know what? Just believe that you can do it. Just believe that everything is just a passing by situation. Just believe that you are in a growing process. Lahat ng bagay na nasa paligid mo is matututunan mo din. That's part of being flexible. Kasi once na nag-block na sa isip mo na hindi mo to kaya, mahihirapan ka or nahihirapan ka, mas lalong hindi mo siya matututunan. So, I hope may na-share ako sa inyo today because in pursuing your dream, one of the skill set that is very important is character. Yan yung natutunan ko sa mentor ko na hindi lang pala yung technical skills but character skill is very important. This flexibility skill help a lot of successful people, and in my case, ang daming nangyari noon ng mga bagay when I was new in this business. Ang dami ko nakitang challenges sa paligid namin, but I just try to be flexible and adapt. Sabi ko, basta dire-diretso lang, consistency is the key. Kung ano man na challenges na nandyan, I'm sure lilipas din yan and malalagpasin din yan. So, that's all for today. I hope you'll apply that character skill. Being flexible will lead you to your dream life. So, that's all. Thank you and good morning.